Welcome back, everyone. This is Xade, and I am back in our single player world. Today, we are going to get started on a couple little preparations for what we need to attempt to clear out the ocean monument and a couple other little things. And I have decided, as far as clearing out the ocean monument, I kind of mentioned before, I've never really, in the last episode, I've never really done anything with them. I don't know much about them. I've actually somehow, not intentionally, avoided most content involving ocean monuments, and a little bit of content that I have seen is more of the finished product after it's already been cleared, the elder guardians have been taken care of, the water's been removed, and people are starting to build farms and things like that. That's the little bit that I've seen. So I decided I'm going to keep it that way. I looked up a little bit of stuff and then stopped and decided, it'll be a lot more fun if I go in with a mild understanding, but not really knowing how strong the guardians are, how strong the elder guardians are, how tricky it is to get around with stuff. And I've got a fun idea on a way to kill them. I know it's been done before, but we're gonna do it again. And yeah, I've got a couple enchants going. I want a full enchant, and we're going iron. I might go a diamond chestplate because I can buy some from our villagers, but the one armor smith villager I have has a terrible diamond chestplate. It's like blast protection 1 or something like that. I think it's blast protection. So it's not great, but maybe. And I've got some stuff, but we'll get that in just a second. First, last episode, I kind of touched on the fact that 1.9 was a little bit of a letdown for me. I wasn't super thrilled about it, but today I am more excited. And right now there are 2 reasons that I'm more excited about 1.9. The first reason that I'm more excited about 1.9 is 1.10. That's right. They've already discussed publicly that snapshots for 1.10 could be coming out in 2 to 3 weeks time. So that gets the excitement going because they're going to keep adding stuff, new features, new blocks, new tweaks, and that is always exciting, which even makes the current version exciting because you're not just stuck in nothingness. And the second reason I am more excited about 1.9 is the reason I am right here in front of my zombie crusher. I'm sure a few of you already know this, but I hadn't really paid attention to it. So the way these generally work, right, is you have some type of mechanism where you've got all these guys building up in here, and I have the volume on hostile creatures turned way down right now, so I'm not sure how well you can hear it on YouTube, but there's enough zombies in here that the sounds are all messing up. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but the way these generally work, you have some type of thing where we're going to stop the new flow. You can see they stop bouncing, so it's closed above there. The sound just got really crazy in my headphones. I don't know how well you guys can hear that. But we'll turn it off just in case it's going crazy. I'm going to turn it all the way off. Alright, so usually you've got some type of crusher, which I do. We click the crusher, and the concept is this smashes them down until they're about 1 hit. And looks like somebody glitched in there. I saw 1 die, but that's alright. So then you start punching them, and you kill 1, you kill 1, you kill 1, you kill 1. Sometimes, as you can see, a lot of these guys wear armor, so a stone sword's really nice, so you get like a stone sword or something, and that would allow you to always one-shot them even with their armor. Well, 1.9 added a swing timer. So you don't just go old school and click, 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 click. Instead, you go click, 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 click. And to counter the fact that you can get trapped in a corner by a whole bunch of mobs, right? If I'm standing here and like 6 zombies are coming at me, they changed combat so that I don't have to go smack that one, smack that one, smack, 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 smack to keep them all back. Because I can only swing this fast, they made it so you swipe and you actually bump back the zombies around it also, just to give you a little bit of protection in a corner like that. Well, that swipe does damage. And check this out. So normally the other way you would kill these guys is you'd get like a splash potion and you'd toss it in there and they'd all explode and all the experience comes flying out at you, right? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use this stone sword. I don't know if any of you are aware of this. I just discovered it, even though I've been using this farm for quite some time. I just discovered it the other day when I came to enchant some stuff to get ready. We just stand in here, we pull out our stone sword. I'm going to use this perspective to show you. It's going to take 2, 3, 4 hits to kill all of them because the swipe doesn't do as much damage. But this has the basic same effect. I can just go boom, they all explode, right? Hit them one more time. Look at that. It's like I just threw a splash potion in there. It looks like there's a couple more alive. They had a lot of armor. That's so much fun! This is the greatest 1.9 feature that I have found so far. I'm very excited about it. I just swung my sword like 5 times, and what, we went from level 27 to 32. Can we get to 33? Not quite, not quite. That's awesome though. It's like you don't need to worry about any of these wacky splash contraptions. There must be some good armor bouncing around in there. These guys don't want to die. There we go. 33. So that's really cool. You don't have to sit there and just You hit like 5 times, and we'll sort this junk out later. You hit like 5 times and you're done. That's great. That's really great. They had a bunch of shovels. They had a bunch of shovels. Alright, so we're done here. I just wanted to show that. Next, let's go fix something, and then we'll see what time we have left. While we're heading over there, I just need to mention, in the last episode I also talked about the fact that my work was kind of normaling out and my hours were no longer ridiculously crazy, right? I was still working a little overtime, but it's normal, it's even, it's good. Apparently, by putting out that video, I definitely jinxed myself because it was actually, so I recorded that on one day, and then the next day some stuff happened, and then the next day the video actually came out. So I like recorded it really late at night, and then the next day I was gonna edit, upload, but some stuff at work happened, the kind of stuff I actually can't discuss publicly for some exciting, what's the word? For some intriguing reasons, we'll go with that. So I didn't get anything done that day, and I edited it really late at night, and I actually uploaded it the next morning, and that's the day you saw it. Well, that middle day, all that crazy wacky stuff, not only am I back to working wacky hours with a wacky schedule, I am actually working even more days, more hours, more responsibilities and everything than before when I was really busy. Yeah, so I definitely jinxed myself. Hopefully some good will come out of this. That is to be determined. But for now, my schedule is gone again. But I figured, hey, you know what? I started back in YouTube. I started back in Minecraft. And we're just going to keep doing it anyway. This guy I've had problems with. This is what we're going to fix today. These farms, every now and then, as I've been AFKing or doing stuff around, I'll come in and this whole crop will be overgrown and the villager will just be hanging out somewhere. And what keeps happening is the goal here, so this is the original design to this farm. They've made a new design which I hate, and so I haven't used it. The problem with this design is the concept is the carrot gets planted right here, or potato, whichever you're using. When the villager comes in to toss, there's the villager hidden in here, right, above that carpet right there. And so the villager comes in because that's not there, the carrot's gone, and he's going to plant it, and then while he's standing right here, after he's planted this carrot, he's like, oh, there's a villager right here, I'll toss all my carrots and stuff to him, they'll get sucked into hoppers, whatever, instead, and then I'm going to walk away, and when he walks away, that powered piston flips, oh, broke the carrot. So at some point, he's running around, he's doing stuff, he comes back, and he has to redo this process, right? Well, sometimes he seems to somehow stop just shy of this, or he'll like, I don't know if it's that, and or if on his way out he's like ninja planting the carrot somehow, and every now and then that will get planted without him actually going in there. He didn't like me pushing him. Can I help you out, sir? Well, this is new. Let me see if I can assist this villager. Can I break this dirt block without any? No. Better put that back. I don't have any dirt. Hold on. Well, let me see. Okay. Get out. Oh no, I'm stuck. Whee! Can you unglitch from this block? That would be nice. There we go. He's out. He's free. Don't push him around. That is not the problem. Normally. Anyway, what I was saying is somehow he'll sometimes leave that. And he will leave and everything will grow and there's nothing to suck him back to here because, well, the carrot's grown. So in the new design, what they did is they replaced this little piston design with this junk, right? And they replace it by very carefully lighting the area all around it so that you end up with light level 8 and then light level 7 just right there. The idea being that in light level 7 and below, crops uproot from the ground on their own, and so since it's too dark, no matter what happens, that carrot's just going to pop out and he's always going to be able to come back. I strongly dislike the idea of that because at some point in time, the light level 7 is going to allow for a mob spawn. And eventually that mob spawn is going to be a zombie, and that zombie is going to spawn and be like, oh, hey, yeah, now you're a zombie too. And I don't like that concept. It's not flawless enough for my liking. So I've been using the old one, but of course the old one is glitchy. So I've came up with a hopeful fix. It's been working up there for a little while now, so I'm going to try it down here. All I've done is removed this glass, which I was trying to use that to make him funnel in and go straight on into this, which made it better, but it didn't fully fix it. So what we're going to do now instead to keep this guy happy is we're just going to add a second tripwire right here, one block out. Where's that string? You got in my way. Thanks. So that when he's standing right there even, it's going to power this tripwire instead, and then what we do is we put a dot of redstone dust right there. And what this does is mean that even if he only comes in this far, excuse me, I need to demonstrate. If he only comes in right here, he still activates that piston. So if he throws anywhere in this range, if he somehow throws in here, if he somehow ninja plants that as he's walking away, even from back here, it's going to trip and he's going to knock that block up. So even if I just barely step in. So hopefully that will be enough to fix it, but I just did it. I've had the one above here running for, I think, about an hour. I think it's been almost an hour. And so far so good. He's chilling over there right now, throwing stuff in, and I heard him while we were just fixing that. I heard him walk in there and trip it a couple times, so I think it's actually working. We'll see. We'll let that run while we do other things. We'll find out what happens. Okay, so let's talk about the Ocean Monument plan. The little bit I've known, some people like to bring a bunch of doors to get air. I am going to bring a bunch of doors, but I'm not going to bring them for the air. While the air is nice, it's not that hard to just, you know, when you're underwater, you just walk up to a wall and go bloop, and you have refilled air, right? So we're not worried about that. And I also went ahead, I've been doing some enchanting over there at the zombie farm. I have a sharpness 4 diamond sword, which is more to fight the guardians on the way in when I have to. I'm going to attempt to kill the Elder Guardians without it. I got Depth Strider 3 on a pair of boots so that we can move around, and I got Respiration 3 on a helmet. I was hoping to get Aqua Affinity with it, but I was a lot less worried about that because of the Elder Guardians. Mining fatigue means that you can't do anything anyway, so Aqua Affinity is not going to be that helpful. It was just in case kind of a thing. It would go well with like milk. You could break the blocks faster and stuff, but we'll be fine without it. But I wanted the Respiration 3 so I don't have to worry about air nearly as much. I want to be able to move around as much so I can dodge guardians. And then we just need to randomly enchant, which let's go do that now. We want to randomly enchant a chest piece. I'm just going to use that. It's basically full. And a pair of legs. And you know what? Let's just go all iron and be ballsy. I'm pretty sure they hit pretty hard, but I'm not worried about fighting them a whole lot. I need some lapis. Wrong chest. That chest. 6. Let's just see what we can snag on these real quick. Enchanting. Okay, what do we got first? The chest would give us protection 4. That's good. Versus unbreaking 3 and unknown. I'd rather go for the protection. So let's snag the chest and hope that this is better now. Protection 4. Okay. And we got... Ooh, that's good. Just protection 4 on the legs. Protection 4 on breaking 3. Thorns 2 on the chest will work nicely. Alright, so that will be our Guardian Hunting Armor. It's not going to be great. You know, from the little bit that I watched somebody try to fight an Elder Guardian, I am pretty sure that this would not be sufficient. However, I don't care. What we're going to do is we're going to bring a bunch of doors, like I said. Somewhat, yeah, the air is nice, as mentioned, but... Why do I keep glass these days? And this box. Yeah. What we're really going for here is I want to attempt to kill the Elder Guardians just because I kind of saw somebody messing around with it and it just sounds really fun. We're going to try to kill the Elder Guardians with TNT. That's right. I've got enough, I think, to get enough TNT to kill them as long as I don't suck it up too much. If not, we'll have to go farm some more sand. We'll be able to find some more. That's not a problem. I might even have some. Oh yeah, I got plenty. So we can make a bunch of TNT. And the idea with the doors is you can make a small little area that you can sort of run back and forth, and there's doors in front of you, so you have just a little bit of room to maneuver. Of course, with Depth Strider 3, I might be alright anyway. And the purpose of the doors is mostly to block them, because it blocks the line of sight, so they won't attack you while you're behind the closed doors. And that means that we can sort of just like kind of be hiding, open a door, the Guardian comes towards us, we close it, we wait for a second, and then the concept is we'll be able to kind of pop around, open the door, throw out some TNT and close it and wait for a second, you know, make sure he's kind of by it, and then come back and just open the door, hit it with flint, close the door, and move away, because underwater, of course, the TNT will not damage blocks or anything like that, but it will hurt creatures. So as long as we're careful, we'll be able to throw out TNT by an Elder Guardian, light it, move to a safe distance, and it will explode, and hopefully within, you know, depending on how good of a shot we get, 1 to like 5 charges, we'll be able to kill an Elder Guardian. And it should be fun. So that's what we're going to do. And hopefully we're going to do that in the next episode. This one's gone on long enough, but that's the plan for next time. I don't know how well it's going to work. I may die miserably trying, but it sounds entertaining, so we're going to give it a whirl. If it doesn't work, you know, back to the drawing board. We'll figure out how much armor we really need and if we need anything else, and we'll just go in and fight them like men, but TNT just sounds so much more entertaining, right? Yes. Yes, it does. Alright, that's going to do it for this week. Thank you all for watching. It's not even a week. It's only been like half a week. What am I talking about? Thanks for watching. I will get out the next episode as soon as I can. As mentioned, my hours are crazy right now. And let's just say I'm going to have some nice paychecks. That's the silver lining here right now. Is there's going to be some sweet paychecks soon. So as soon as I can, we'll get that recorded. I'll make any other preparations we need, and we'll get over there next time and fight some guardians and see if we can't clear out the real dangers from that ocean monument, and then we can start working and blocking it off, clearing out the water and all that fun stuff. So, thanks again for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.